Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. Today we are going to continue with our Kerbal. And what's happened with our Kerbal is that we've actually got to lathe. We've moved... Oh, let me just turn the volume down on this quickly. There we go. We actually managed to get our huge asteroid, Class E asteroid, which we captured in Kerbin. We managed to get it to Lathe. And now that we're in Lathe, we are going to try landing on Lathe and see what we can do. Alright, now Lathe is one of the moons around Jupiter. So let's head into the game and have a look at what we've got. Alright, so let's have a look at where we are. Alright, so we are... Right, there is Kerbin. Right, there is Kerbin. Zoom out. Got a full asteroid base on Duna. Zoom out more. That is Dress. And around here you have Jewel. And that's Elu. Right now Jewel is where we've just been to. So let's head off to Jewel and let's have a look at what Jewel's system looks like. Right, so Jewel is kind of like the Jupiter analog with lots of moons around it. You've got Lathe, Bell, Hilo, Pole, and Bop. So we've got a number of moons around here. However, we chose to come over to Lathe, which is kind of a little, almost like a water world, but there are some landing things. And we have got this guy here, the Golden Ball asteroid. Let's take this alarm clock away. And let's have a look at this. Alright, so this is the Golden Ball asteroid. Well, that's not very golden, is it? That's not golden at all. Alright, so let me start this thing up again and see what we can do. Yeah. Thanks, KSP. Thanks for that. Wow. I really want to get this thing going, and that just didn't work great at all. Alright, so let's wait for this guy. Now, yes, I haven't updated a lot of my mods because mods, some of them seem to be breaking what I'm doing at the moment. So until I do start a completely new session, I'm kind of leaving the mods as they are at the moment. I'm not really updating them unless there's something very specific that I want to update them. In the meantime, my phone is currently doing a whole update. Yay, firmware updates on the phone while I'm streaming. Fun times for all. Alright, so let's see how this thing goes now. Hopefully we won't get a crash this time. Resume. And let's load it up and see if we can get to our Spaceballs base, which has a huge asteroid floating around Lathe. We're just going to go there, Golden Ball asteroid. Right. Come on. Come on. You know you want to do it. You know you want to. Aha! There we are. This is the Golden Ball asteroid. As you can see, this is the Class E asteroid. It is pretty much the biggest we can find in the game. Attached to it, we've got a whole bunch of Kerbals. Oh, these guys actually... Oh, they actually got mulch, they got supplies. Let's have a look. Okay, so let's have a look at this. These guys have still got supplies for another 2 years, 157 days. Right, so they're alright. They've got plenty of supplies. How is... let's have a look at what... fuel's a bit low. Well, air is not an issue because, you know, that's part of the life support. That's really about the air breathing engines, which are part of these guys. Mulch. Okay, so they've been pooping plenty. Lots of poop, which is good because the poop mixes with the fertilizer to create supplies and organics. Alright, so I mean this looks good so far. This looks good. So what we're gonna so if we look at our guide, okay, so let's bring this around. Oh look, there's a big landmass. That's in the shadow, so you can't really see it. Another big landmass. Oh wow. So we can hardly see Jewel at all. I don't know if you can see it on your screen, but I see like there's a white line just around it. There is Lathe in all its glory. So it's got Lathe's got some land, but it is mostly sea. Look at that. Alright, so what we're going to do, let's see what we can do. First of all, we need to fill up our craft with more fuel. But can we actually do it via this? So let's see. Liquid fuel and oxidizer. Okay, so X-Wing. Oh, there we go. Okay, vessels, Golden Ball asteroid. Oh, okay, excellent. Wow, this makes it so much easier. Right, transfer. Oh, can we actually do... Wow. That is awesome. Okay, actually, I'm going to sit in this one as well. Stop. Do that one. Oh, that is absolutely great. This is called Ship Manifest. Now, Ship Manifest, it gives you like a whole manifest of things that you can do. That looks great. So we filled these guys up. Excellent. Motor propellant. Alright, so remove liquid fuel and we can just use motor propellant. So we've got the golden ball, got these two guys that have used a little bit of motor propellant, not a lot. And just kind of fill them up. Great. Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't realize that was so easy to do with this thing. That definitely makes life a lot better. Well, a lot easier because now each of these tanks. Oh, wait, no oxidizer. Okay. So, oxidizer. Oh, shit. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That is a bit of a problem. That is actually a serious problem. We have fuel, but we've got no oxidizer. How can we have no oxidizer? What? How can we have no oxidizer left? Alright, well, you know what this means. You know what this means? This means we're going to have to do a rescue mission to Joel, a fuel tank or something. Yeah. We're going to have to put some satellites and something. I mean, they've got liquid fuel, so they can fly around Joel all that they want. But motor propellant. Second. Alright, so what this means is we actually have to build a rescue mission for these guys. I'm just don't know where all the oxidizer went. That is bizarre. Where did all my oxidizer go? What would have used all my oxidizer? That actually makes no sense. Because the oxidizer and liquid fuel should be balanced. Did I dump the oxidizer? I couldn't have dumped it. Huh. I really don't know what happened. Let me just load this one again. Because I can't believe that all that oxidizer just disappeared. Maybe there was a problem. Maybe there was a problem. Maybe there was a problem with that. But I cannot believe that all my oxidizer just disappeared like that. Alright, so let's have a look at this. Alright, so Thursday. That's kind of where we ended up. Alright, alright, so let's have a look. Right, so we've got 18,000 oxidizer. 18,000. Okay, so F5 this. Now surely we are not sending 18,000 oxidizer into the rocket. So let's have a look. That's a liquid fuel oxidizer and monopropellant. Alright, so liquid fuel and oxidizer. The vessel is from Golden Ball, lots of liquid fuel, and we are sending to these two guys. Alright. Transfer. Okay, well, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's transferring stuff into there. Okay, I'm seeing the problem now. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing what this problem is. Right, so obviously what's happening is it's transferring the normal fuel, which is fine, but then the oxidizer keeps on transferring and there's nothing to transfer to. Alright, so let's just do this one at a time. Alright, so first of all, got these two guys. Transfer that. Done. Okay, then we've got liquid fuel. The liquid fuel from the Golden Ball to the X-Wings. Transfer that. Done. Then the oxidizer from the Golden Ball to the X-Wings and transfer that. Alright, so that's obviously, so that seems like I have found a definite bug, and Coolcat is busy watching my wife play with the printer. He's very interested to see what's happening with the printer, and he's trying to catch the paper as it's coming out of the printer. Alright, so let's have a look at this. So now if we look at these guys, there we go, look at that. Okay, so that's good. You see, there's still got plenty of fuel, so these guys can go down and come up quite often. So let's actually have a look at what this is going to be. So what we're going to do is we're going to send one of these guys down. We're going to have a fly around Lathe, and we're going to see what it's like down there. Now we've got a good view of it. There is Jewel. But we need to find a good landmass. So what this needs to do is this needs to come around, and maybe over here we'll send it coming around to this landmass over there. Right. So should we... Alright, so I think about here would be good. Let me sort of Go and explore this land mass over here. Again, I don't know much about it. So let's go and explore it and find out. So who are we going to send as our pilots? Let's bring up the ship manifest. Let's go on to the roster. Oh, not the roster. Crew. Alright, so we are going to move through to this cockpit over here. This guy. Alright, so Orca command module. Crypto Fantasy, he's a pilot. We're going to send him down because Crypto likes to cause trouble, so we're going to send him across. And should we send... These other guys are all working hard. Why are they tourists? They shouldn't be tourists. This, will he still be a tourist? Huh. Okay. Don't know why he said it's tourist. Oh, because you know what it's done? Because I've turned that off. So that's caused a problem. Alright, so let's get ready to go down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just save it over here. And we're gonna Alt F5 and save before Lathe Landings. Okay, here we go. Let's unclip this. So let's undock this.
That's not scary. We'll tell you what.
And okay. I'll see this. And I am going to control from here. Okay, just hold on for a second. Okay, real life issues. Gotta help the wife with the scanner and stuff like that for business and that. So I am going to have to call the stream over. Unfortunately, a very short one. I'll be back later, but it's going to be impossible to really do anything now while they're getting this working. So let me go help them get that sorted out, and I'll see if I can come back a little bit later. Right, sorry for that. Cheers.